Hello and welcome back to another URN Hangovers vlog, the final one of the 2023 calendar year, in what is the penultimate game in Division 2, which sets us up against London on tour, top of the league. But the final game of the calendar year, we're looking to go out with a bang, with lots of ultras and fans here to support us, hoping we can topple top of the league and set us on course for what could be a promotion to Division 1.
Right then, Beef. Not starting today. Not starting today. What do you think?
I've just got to trust in the process. David said we're not going to reveal all our weapons at the beginning. I'll just do all my talking on the pitch, really. So we'll wait and see how many goals I get at the end of the game.
Do you think he's just trying to butter you up and not lose the squad there, or do you think he generally means weapon coming off the bench?
Well, it doesn't matter what he means because I'm going to show everyone there's a weapon coming off the bench.
What do you think about Will Griffin being manager today? He's likening himself to Big Sam.
I don't see Will Griffin. This is William Glifino or something. He's scouting today for his third league Spanish team.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Certainly an interesting set of managers decided to take over, not really a vacancy, but I guess we can call it a vacancy for today's game, against top of the league, which is an important game because a win would ensure safety in Division 2, but a loss could plunge us into a relegation scrap in the penultimate game in this division's campaign. So the boys are, looking strong and trying to get a result. Our first highlight is it's actually quite a slow start to the game, but Matthew Gordon goes on a very good driving run, one-on-one, face up his defender, then gets taken out with huge penalty appeals, and I think we did well, as you'll see. There's actually quite a few penalty appeals today, and that wasn't the last. Actually, the first of many with that one. Matthew did very well. I think you could say he's had a few 1v1s this season, but has actually not converted any of them as of yet. They go up the other end with some good defending from a combination of the defenders means we managed to get rid of that danger very quickly. But yeah, it was a slow start to the game, a very cagey affair. Some nice interplay from Sam and David on the left-hand side, and across to the back stick where I am. And I've got to tell you, my head really was not in the right shape. I was dreaming of the ball hitting the back of the net and sort of lost the flight of the ball, and unfortunately couldn't get that header on target. But a good first chance as we have basically held top of the league to no real chances at the start of the game. We're the ones kind of pushing the initiative. Another shot here from David actually hits the post. I don't think the keeper thought that was actually on target and could have caused him some more problems, but it hit the outside of the post and dribbled out for a goal kick. But a really encouraging start from the Hangovers here. Alex does really well, nips in here, and another combination from Sam and David wins the ball back and a left-footed shot across the keeper, but he manages to make himself big with his legs and keep out another one of our chances. But more pressure on the opposition. They're really not expecting us to go full throttle at them, but we did. But unfortunately, going so gung-ho actually became our undoing, because a sloppy pass there from our own kick-in meant the opposition could go straight up the other end, take advantage of the space we left, and open the game with a 1-0 scoreline. Something we were pretty disappointed by, given the really fast start we had. But we knew we had chances, and if we carried on in that vein of form, we could definitely get back into the game. Midfield battling from Sam was really immense this game, riding challenges left, right and centre. Releases Ali here for a shot, which is unfortunately a little bit tame and straight at the keeper. But Sam gets straight back in, and we managed to win the ball back and build our attack again. Playing really nicely through the lines we were in this first half. Sam here again manages to win the ball back, rides another challenge, sets Ali up for another shot. Ali goes for I guess a pass across the box to Alex, but the defender was well placed to cut that one out. But a really good response from the lads here to going 1-0 down, not being phased or no heads really dropping. We really had their number, a few of their defenders, and the attackers were really pushing up quite high. and the midfield was not giving them any time to breathe whatsoever. A nicely floated in corner there from Alex actually results in David's header, which is a free header, another time striking the post. But we managed to win the ball back here again. Alex goes straight down to the byline and actually runs that one out for a corner, unfortunately. Another lovely chipped ball in from Alex this time, and this time Sam gets his foot to it, and it actually strikes the hand of their defender, and the referee awards us a penalty, which means, you know what that means. Captain David steps up and, of course, obviously converts his penalty into the bottom right-hand corner. Had to walk up the touchline for a better angle there. Hope you appreciate that one. So yeah, we managed to get back on level terms. Although it wasn't one of the best chances we converted, we're still back in the game, so very happy with that. We did think David got fouled here. Not really sure why the keeper didn't give that. A pretty mad ricochet here, goes in off the bar and I guess a bit of the post. Basically a bit of everybody plus the goalkeeper. Jacob does well in the end to keep them out. Really just jockeying whatever he can and getting whatever part of his body he can in the way of the goal to protect the draw and the current scoreline. But yeah, it's been a good response. We're back on level terms and looking to this time get ahead. Some nice interplay from Alex and Ali, the two wingers getting involved. This is a really nice chance. It drops to Cav. Just can't sort his feet out in time. A combination of the defender and his shot actually takes that shot wide. But yeah, as you can see, we're still the only team really looking to attack. The opposition didn't get too much joy at all. The purple shirts were always in first. Another big header there. A little bit of showboating there from Luke on the right hand side. Manages to receive the ball, releases Alex down into the penalty area, which is a nice move here. Tries to lay off Matthew Gordon, doesn't fall to him, falls to David instead. Some brilliant jinking through from David. Kind of bit of pinball in the box, doesn't really fall kindly for us. The opposition managed to take on a counter attack. A little bit outnumbered, the two Sams at the back, but Luke manages to get back in as we try to kind of shepherd them away from the goal. Combination of the two Sams again. Unfortunately, this ball doesn't get cleared, but Matthew Gordon doing his defensive work very well. Actually, manages to get back in and clear the danger. I think we're approaching half time or the second half very soon. But this is where I think we had a bit of a lull in the game. The opposition are getting a bit more into it. I think they've pushed up an extra midfielder or a defender, so causing us a few more problems than before. No! Ball through here.
Red! Come on! Give him a red. Can't you pick that up? Come on! Can't you pick that up? Come on! He's not giving a pen. No, he's not. Oh! It's not. Come on, Jacob. What a pony decision that is.
Yeah, as you can see, we were absolutely livid with that decision, because although the ball, I guess, did hit Dominic's arm, it basically came off his leg first, and the striker decided, I'm going to pick up the ball and the ref's going to give me a pen, and the ref caved in. So unfortunately, I guess we got given a pen, and the ref manages to do the same for the other team in very unfair circumstances, we felt. They converted the pen, unfortunately.
Okay, so we've heard the rumours that unfortunately our manager who got appointed today may have to depart early. Mr. Griffin, would you like to comment?
I wouldn't like to comment at the moment. I think that, all I would say is that I think we didn't really buy into the Gegenpress, which could have been an issue. But the lads left it all on the field today. What was left on the field, maybe, not too chuffed about.
Whoa!
But, I think it's just one of those days. Take our chances, and we beat them 4-2, don't we? So, but heads up. I think we need to keep the squad unity, even if me and Waring depart to greener pastures.
Yes, and a comment from
I'll be taking over on an interim basis.
Waring, would you like to comment on just the quality of the game, quality of the chances, and the refereeing decisions, maybe?
Yeah, very disappointed on that.
I think they need to take the chances. I don't like it where their striker picks the ball up and says it's a penalty, and the ref gives that. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be moving on.
Yeah.
But obviously, we wouldn't like to confirm anything at the moment. But you know,
over. New team.
Yeah.
And Charlie, any comments on the match?
Fan cam, I'd just say.
I'm coming.
Fan cam, I'd just say. I think the wind flatters them. The ref bottled it when someone picked up the ball in the box and just said penalty. He went, I can't not give it.
Yep.
So it's a bit of a tough one to call. If we finished our chances, didn't fall out with each other at the end. Bit of arguments up top, but could have been another day. Could have been a very different score.
And Callum, as you're taking over on an interim basis, that's 2023 done for the calendar year. So what are your plans for the new year? We've got one more game in Division 2 to avoid relegation, and maybe, I don't think we can get promoted, but we can at least stay in the division. So what are the plans you're hoping to implement next season?
Yeah, I think today it was obviously fairly tough to take, but we have played well in this division. We've done better than we thought we would.
Yeah.
Every game's been very close, one 2-goal margin in everything, and yeah, it's given us a solid base to move on from next season. We do want to be having 2 good players in every position, so we do have that little bit of we just need to make sure that competition doesn't spill over into animosity, as it did today a little bit.
And any plans for maybe a January, is there any rumours of a January kind of budget, January takeover, get some fresh blood in, maybe?
I think it's more of a cull, to be honest. We have far too many players
cull?
already.
Oh.
Yeah, some serious dead wood.
Oh, is it?
Some serious dead wood knocking about, lack of commitment, get rid of a few of the rotten eggs, bad apples, Macgorn, sorry. And yeah, I think we'll be good to go next year.
Okay, well, we look forward to that. But thank you for tuning into the vlogs, and we'll be back in the new year.